Hello, episode 20 of the podcast. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in and continuing to listen to this. I really appreciate taking the time to do that. And I hope you're enjoying some of the content and hopefully getting something from these podcasts. It's been another crazy week for myself in terms of work and training. We moved gyms a few weeks ago, for Elite. We're settling it nicely, and I'm loving it. The clients are loving the new space. It's definitely a step up in terms of a facility for training, and yeah, absolutely delighted to be moving forward in the new unit. Training wise, man, training's getting really tough. I knew it was going to be tough. I, I don't know. I think it's just I'm feeling I'm feeling a bit beat up. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling a bit beat up. However, I'm absolutely loving the actual training. You know, doing it, I feel the fittest I've ever felt in my life. I've hit out a couple of personal bests in terms of distances and training times over the last week, which is an awesome feeling. But that's what has to happen because it's getting closer and the distances are having to go up. Now, obviously, as I've put out there, I'm not doing this in a normal triathlete way. I'm still chasing the gains while I train for this half Ironman. I'm still trying to potentially, well, at the very least, retain my muscle mass and hopefully grow some along the way. I know it's not going to be large amounts of muscle mass, and I'm not going to be looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger anytime soon, but I'm going to fucking try. But it just makes it a lot harder because it's been double sessions, you know, going to the gym on my break and work, hitting out with the weights, and then going straight into either swimming, cycling, or running, or a brick session of cycling and running. And that's pretty much all throughout the week. And then at the weekend is more endurance based, longer distance stuff. Don't have the time for that during the week, so the cardio sessions have more intensity to them, which are absolutely brutal. But again, it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel alive. I absolutely love it. But I'm feeling fucked. But it's all good. I'll be fine. I'll keep powering on. And on yesterday, I had a client transformation photo shoot in Elite. Craig started with me last year, and his goal was to get into absolutely phenomenal shape. And he done that. He done just that. He looked absolutely amazing, and it was a great day. Cannot wait to get the photos back. First photo shoot in the new studio as well. Obviously, excited to see how they look. But in the actual photo shoot, you know, it's important for a client to have that there, because if somebody tells me that they want to get in absolutely phenomenal shape, yeah, they've got me for accountability. I'm checking their food diary on each time I see them, checking if they've done their training. But when the going gets really tough, you need more than that, and having that there, having that accountability of, fuck, I'm going to be doing a photo shoot, I'm going to be standing in front of a camera, getting my photos taken, I'm half naked, just gives that great accountability to not eat crap when you feel you really want to, or when you feel you want to miss a training session because you're feeling tired. It just gives you that extra push, and I've been there myself. I've done an Elite transformation photo shoot as a client, and it was one of the best things I ever done, pushing myself outside my comfort zone, having that reason to fight on when I felt like I couldn't, and like I was too tired or it was too much. It's a great thing to have there, to push you on. And Craig, it's been a great journey. It's been a big journey for me and Craig working together. And I'll talk about that more when the photos are out. But Craig made a lot of sacrifices and a lot of lifestyle changes to get to where he is. Not that many people get to the point of feeling ready and looking ready for a shoot. So, when somebody gets there, they've been through blood, sweat and tears, and it's massive. And he made a lot of lifestyle changes to get to where he is. Lifestyle and habit changes are so important because it means post-shoot, you're not just going to stop doing the good things that you've been doing daily over the last few while. Of course, there'll be some aspects may relax a little bit, but the training side of things, the eating well side of things, are all just going to be part of Craig's life going forward. He's going to have, the knowledge of how to train well. He's going to have the knowledge of how to eat well, how to control his diet, how to have balance and moderation, and not having to restrict himself too much to the point of binging. He's built up all these habits. Go forward and stay in good shape and build on that and stay fit and healthy as he gets older, and that's so important. It's so important for me. I do not want to take people through a transformation for them to let it all go and stop all the good habits that they changed whilst working with me, because I want it to be sustainable for people. I want people to be able to carry it on in life, just like I done. If I didn't go through a proper lifestyle change, if I was just following a plan blindly and not learning as I went, you may be able to get that end goal and then you maybe stop because you don't know what to do next, or you go back to bad eating habits, and then I wouldn't be a personal trainer, a coach. I wouldn't be trying to help others if that was the case. So it's so important to me that happens along the way, and that has definitely happened with Craig, and it's an amazing thing. After the photo shoot, it was just like it was a superb feeling. I went to the gym after the photo shoot. I was doing a 2-hour cycle on the watt bike for my Ironman training, and Craig had just finished his shoot. He was absolutely buzzing, and it was just a great feeling for him. It was great for me to see him like that. But it pushed me on, knowing that I've helped somebody like that. That pushed me on in training. I had an absolutely brilliant cycle. I was buzzing. Me and Craig were kind of texting, and Craig said to me his exact words, it was the best he'd ever felt. And that is just so amazing for me as a coach to hear. That's like the Holy Grail, to hear somebody say those words. He's told me that I've helped change his life and it's the best he's ever felt, and he couldn't believe that it was him he was looking at in the mirror, and that's just so amazing for me to hear that. That's what I want. It's just such a good feeling, and it's not, as I said before, it's not easy to get to that point. Every day he's wanted to eat crap when he's stressed. Every night out he's wanted to go wild, but he didn't. Every training session he wanted to skip, but he went. Or every time he was, tired and didn't want to go and train, and he did. Every time he couldn't be bothered filling out his food diary to stay on track, and for me, but he did. Each time he's paid me for a block of personal training, all these things go towards getting that end goal, and all these things are tough. They're tough to do, but it's all fucking worth it for that feeling of looking in the mirror and for him to see himself in a way that he never imagined. It's absolutely worth every single bit. And you know what? For people to turn around and say, you know what, I did what I fucking said I was going to do. That is an amazing feeling. To know that people doubted you, to know that people, probably in the back there were going, yeah, you're going to give that up, or you're not going to last that, or whatever. But to know that they thought that and that you smashed it, whether it's friends or people at work or whatever, there's always going to be people doubting you when you set out with these things and you put yourself out there on social media. But, to turn around and say, I absolutely killed that, I got there, I'd done what I said I was going to do, what a feeling to show folk who called you obsessed why you're obsessed. This whole thing where people who take their own lunches into work or post about the gym and their food on social media get called obsessed. I mean, why is it looked at as if it's a bad thing to be like that, to be looking at your health, to be looking at how you eat, to be really on top of your fitness and going to the gym and sharing it on social media? Why is that looked upon sometimes as a bad thing? Again, it's all worth it for those wee comments that you get from people to turn around at the end of a goal. What a feeling to feel fit and to feel healthy, just to have that feeling, to know that you feel good. You just feel good, you feel confident, to feel like anything is possible. This is what hitting goals does to you. Setting goals and hitting them, this is what it does. You feel like you can do anything. And I mean that, and I absolutely mean that. When I got through my transformation and I saw my photos back after my first photo shoot, I says to myself, fucking hell, if I can do that, I can do anything. I can be a personal trainer. I'm going to fucking go and be a personal trainer. I can do a triathlon. I'm going to go and do a triathlon. Before I went through that transformation, before I hit that goal, that big goal, I never thought I could do any of those things. I was the type of person who would want to do things but never actually do them because I could never do that, That's just not for me. That's too hard. I don't have the time. My mindset, that just totally changed. It gives you a feeling that no drink or food in the world can give you. And I mean that, like, I've been there when in terms of, getting drunk and feeling it's the best feeling ever. It's or eating something and going, oh, this is amazing, but the feeling of succeeding on what you set out to do and hitting goals, honestly, it's a feeling that you can't get anywhere else. And it's exactly how Craig felt on Saturday when he reflected upon what he'd achieved. And, this is how I managed to go through life sober. And because setting goals and achieving them makes it all worth it, I miss drinking every day. I want to get drunk and I can't, and it would be easy for me to just go and do it. People genuinely can't get their heads around how I go to stag do's, weddings, parties and holidays and manage to stay off it. But when I'm in the gym and I'm hitting a personal best or I'm pushing my body to the limits, I'm out doing cardio and feeling fitter than I've ever felt in my life. Last week, I ran 15 kilometres when I couldn't run for the bus 6 years ago. I was in the gym cycling for 3 hours hard non-stop last week. I could never have done that before. Looking in the mirror and feeling proud instead of hating myself. Just a general feeling of exercising and being capable of exercising and exercising hard. It makes me feel fucking alive. It gives me a better chance of being fit and strong in the future, and it's too easy to not think about the future. And I never used to think about the future, apart from accepting that I probably die young, the way I used to live my life. I just kind of accepted that. But I don't want to be 50 and looking back and say, fuck, I wish I'd stuck at the gym and lived healthier when I was younger, because I'm in a bad way right now. Because life goes by quick and it's too easy just to, again, not think about the future and not think about how we're going to feel when we're older and how you eat, how you live your life, if you exercise or not. That all plays a part in how you're going to be when you're older. This is why I don't cave into my inner demons that make me want to drink every day and actually go and do it, because seeing my clients hit their goals, me doing Ironman training, doing things I never thought was possible, was 100% worth it. And if I did that, I wouldn't be doing any of those things. I would be the old me. I would be unmotivated, unfit, overweight, not happy with how I looked, and just basically generally in a bad way. It's got to mean more, like your goals. It's too easy to say, yeah, I want to do that. You really need to fucking want to do it. Like, it's got to mean more to you than caving into temptation every time it's presented to you. You need to want it and want it bad, because temptation is everywhere. Our friends, our family present us with temptation on a daily basis. You know, you go to somebody's house, they want to feed you cake and crisps and chocolate. You want to meet up with a pal, they want to go for drinks. Nights out, people are trying to buy you shots, folk in work are trying to buy you donuts. It happens every day, and you need to want to hit your goals more than you want that drink or that takeaway. Because if every single time that shit is presented to you, you go for it, you're never going to get to those goals. Of course, there's room for balance and moderation and everything, but we know deep down when things are going to fuck up our goals, and we need to not do that, because trust me, it's just not worth it. If you have a goal, there's a reason why you decided to start out towards it, and it usually goes deep, you know. You ask somebody why they want to do something, they'll maybe give you a wee reason, but it probably goes deeper than that when they think about the true reasons why they're starting out on something. But you have to realise that when you're tired, when you're hungry and you're stressed and you just want to go online and order a pizza in, or go out and get wrecked to just forget about what's going on. But trust me, you can do it. If I can achieve the things that I've done in the last 5 years, then anybody out there can do anything. Thanks for listening today, guys. It's a quick one. I hope you can get something from today's podcast. Next week's podcast will be a bit longer, a bit more in-depth about certain things. But that's all for today. Cheers.